right, it's James Stelling in the 2018 Santa Fe. This is our third row Santa Fe. The Santa Fe Sport is our 5-seater, so this sits 7 people. If you get this in the limited package, you will have bucket seats, so you won't have a bench here. And then if you get it, you know, obviously without the limited, you'll have the bench pretty much. So you can get, some people think the limited is the most fully loaded one. It comes fully loaded with leather and a lot of things, the limited, but you can get it still with leather without it being the limited if you want it the bench, and you still can get the same features. Now, we're in the SE. We chose the SE today because there's a lot of features in this car, and when I'm working with customers and when they're telling me I want a backup camera, I need a power seat, I need some navigation, this SE, which is our first trim level, has all those things. So for those who don't know, we do have Apple CarPlay that comes standard on all of our Santa Fe third rows. So I have my backup camera here, if you can see real quick before the light turns green. It's HD quality. Let me start driving. Somebody's behind me. HD quality, dynamic bending lines, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. That means you can hook your phone up to the screen. Still a CD player here too. Most cars nowadays don't even have that, so you can still utilize that. You don't have to if you don't want. You got the Apple CarPlay, you got the Bluetooth, you got the cruise control. Things that come standard on this car, the power seat as well. Dual climate control standard on the base model. Come on, those things are really unheard of. Alloy wheel standard, Blue Link standard. Most of the times, especially a couple years ago, you had to go up different trim levels to get Blue Link. This is standard on this car. Remember, you have it free for 3 years now. It used to be a 3-month trial. That's a lot of value. That's like over $900 in savings alone. Now, I pay attention to the small details on how the car is designed interior-wise, because even though we have America's best warranty and we have Blue Link free for 3 years and we price point our cars really well, obviously you're going to have to like the style of the car as well. So things I point out to customers, one is the air vents on the side of the car. Sometimes you have SUVs that put the air vents right here. The air vents on the side are good for me because it circulates the car very well. Sometimes the air vents are here, they're good to have, but it's gonna blow more towards your knees. You know, the air vents on the side kind of help it circulate better. Now the small details here, like the soft touch material here, I like, and the stitching on the door panel, I like. These are just little details and little accents that I think show a lot of quality into Hyundai. I've mentioned this before many times in my video. Hyundai is the 3rd largest steel manufacturer in the world. So they produce their own steel. And interesting fact that one of the mechanics here told me about is that Hyundai has 93 or 92% of their business that has nothing to do with cars. Only 7% of their business is selling cars, and we sell a lot of cars. They're like top 4 in selling cars. I believe only Toyota, Honda, and Nissan are above us, probably not by a whole lot. But I mean, for them still to be in that range and selling a lot of cars, and only 7% of their business is in selling cars, it's amazing. And what I'm trying to point out is Hyundai has a lot of money to play with, and they put a lot of this money into their cars. And the steel is one of the best steels on the market. They put more adhesives on their steel more than almost any other company that sell their steel to places like Mercedes, GM. These are all good motives for buying Hyundai. The quality of the steel, the quality of the engines. Speaking of the engine, this is a 3.3 liter V6 GDI engine, produces up to 290 horsepower. So you can tow with this car, I believe up to 6,500 pounds, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So you can tow boats with this car, or jet skis or whatever. You can get it with the tow hitch if you want. We attach that to the packages sometimes, so don't fear not having that. You got a blind spot mirror here. You have standard LED daytime running lights. These are all things standard. I mean, you're gonna get this no matter what. So it's very good. You have the 6-speed transmission, if I'm not mistaken, Shiftronic, so I could shift over to manual if I wanted to. I could downshift, I can upshift. I love that as well. And what else? I just like the quality in the back as well, because you have the seating on the cushions are really good, because you have what you call Yes Essentials in the cushions. Yes Essentials is is a technology that basically helps your cushions not get stained as much. So it's very stain resistant. And I could like spill water, or not water, but high C or whatever on the cushions, and it will kind of bubble there and kind of like fall back, and you can kind of just wipe it off your seat. So very stain resistant. It's almost like when you Scotch guard your seats, and you know, so you don't get water on it. It's very similar design, but it's gonna last, you know, pretty much the whole lifetime of your car, hopefully. Very good material. I have a Hyundai myself. My wife does as well, and we have kids, so that's very key for me for keeping the car clean. So one of the best SUVs on the market, and if you need those extra seatings to fit 6-7 people in your car, come check us out. I mean, you're in this car's class, you're looking at like the Pilot, the Pathfinder, which are all good vehicles, but if you want to be in a car with America's best warranty and have all these features standard, I guarantee you're not going to find another car with all these features standard on their base model. Standard alloy wheels. A lot of people's base model cars come with the hubcaps and you know, the steel rims, so the alloy wheels obviously are going to hold more value to your car and be lighter for you. There's so many different things, at least 6-7 different things that I could point out on the reasons of why getting this car is very important. Price point, warranty, the technology, you name it. Subscribe to us at the bottom of the video. Check out our next video, and I'll be here for you for all these videos, man. And if you need, well, you're gonna cut all that out because that was horrible what I just said at the end. So let's just end it there.
In the back with a 20 cent, got the